I'm learning SQL just from scratch here. So I'm asking Chat GPT for some kind of repetitive learning program. I want to learn SQL. All the quiz questions are rated on a scale 1 to 10. Start at 1, only move up when I say up, even though it has gone up automatically so far by itself once or twice. I'm trying to get it to ask me the same questions again and again. I do want to be giving the same commands again and again and again, just not exactly the same commands. I want it to switch the questions up just enough to rattle the brain, right, and actually get that kind of repetitive nature to be in a kind of helpful way. I don't know how else to describe it. So this is the setup, right? This it started asking me like this, and it's like, no, 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 I actually don't want multiple choice. I want it to be a syntax quiz. So you're going to check my answers. So boom, it instantly asks me a question that I don't know the answer to. I don't know anything about SQL really. I've spent like 1 hour learning it sometime in the past, just briefly looking at it basically, but I couldn't answer this, so I had to tell it, like show me how to do that, and so it shows me the answer, and then I copy, and then I'm just like struggling through, kind of going back and forth, trying to understand it, figure out, put it in there. This one, same deal to insert a row. Like I didn't know how to do that. I think it was a row that it wanted me to insert, right? Yeah. And then I actually got it wrong. So I typed in a double quote here and then a single quote here. It's like that's something I got to be real careful about. Apparently, you have to use single quotes in SQL. I didn't know that. But apparently, I don't know if that's like a standard across most of SQL or what. But I'll use single quotes from now on. Um, to alter a table, to add a column. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I had no clue. I had to get it to tell me. That's how you do it. So, and then this one is where it asked me. This was the first time it asked me like very similar question to one. Let's see. That one is basically this one, right? It's here you go. Add these to the table. Insert a new row into the customers table, and then it wants me to add those. So this very similar. It just has one extra piece of information, and I got it right. I think I did. I did have to go up there and reference the syntax a couple of times. I had to go up there and look, but So yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can get this going. um, I'm just gonna try, even though I feel like it's almost guaranteed I'll get this wrong. But I feel like I understand logically, kind of what it's asking and how to represent it in SQL. So from customers, select last name. Uh, no, I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna guess the logic here. It's from customers, isn't it? From customers. I don't know. I feel like that's the logic. That's not right, but let's see what the real logic is here, or the real syntax. Select all from customers where last name. Yeah, I forgot that the where was even in there. All right. Select all from customers where. So select from where is really like the commands. Select everything from customers. I don't think I need commas, do I? No. Okay. Where last name equal to Doe? Is that it? Was that it? I still got it wrong. Well, last name is just equal to Doe. Oh, and I forgot. Okay, so if I did it that, not equal to, and then actually remember the closing, the SQL closer syntax. All right, cool. No, dude. We're staying on level 2 for now. going to clarify that for it. No. Delete the row with customer ID. So from customers, wasn't the syntax, didn't I do from wasn't the first thing? Yeah, select is first. So we're going to select. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to get it to show me. Yeah, I didn't know this. I didn't know the syntax for this at all. This is why I'm trying to get it to stay on the low levels for now. I'm literally learning, learning SQL from scratch. So delete from, I didn't realize was syntax yet. Delete. So let's delete from customers where customer ID is equal to the thing. Okay. Equal to 2. I feel like I'm missing. Was I supposed to put the customer ID in quotes? No, I think that's right. Awesome. Sometimes that is the best way to fix the issue. If it keeps moving up automatically, just be kind of a bitch and just be like, why did you do that? And I swear that is somehow the simplest way to get it to understand like the issue that it has made. If so, I have gone back and forth with it 10 times saying like, no, do it like this, and it'll be like, okay, and it'll be confused 2 questions later. But there's a chance that now it really is going to stay on difficulty 2. You just call it out in a kind of bitchy way. Is it a or an SQL? I don't know. I wonder if not equal is the same here. I'm guessing that like bang equal or whatever is not equal. I think that's referred to as bang outside of wherever I learned that. SQL query. So select all from customers where last name is not equal to dough. Is that right? Fuck yeah. Do you see how cool this, I mean, oh my God, look at it going to 4. Level 2. Stay on level 2 until told to change. Ooh, I don't know. Calculating anything. Let's see. Calculate the total number of rows. I think it's gonna have some kind of, there's some built-in sum function that I'm not familiar with. So show me. I'm guessing there's some sum, or maybe you can just literally just use a plus sign. Count. Okay. Count all. So count is the sum. It's count means sum, I suppose, in this context. Information about count. You don't have to give it any additional context. It knows that you mean in the context of this conversation about SQL. It's very impressive like that in that way. Huh. How would this count non-null values on a column? Isn't that just going to collect? Oh, okay. It'll collect everything from a column, and I guess everything is something that exists. Huh? So it's going to grab everything that's non-null in the column. Can there be non-distinct columns? I mean, I don't understand. Let's see. Oh, the same value in the column, not the same column. The column itself is unique. Okay. Okay. Just had to know. Had to know. That's good enough. Dude, that's awesome. I don't know. And also, I skipped the sum one. I'll come back. It'll ask me again, I'm sure. Order by. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know how to do this. And I feel like somehow this is the best way to learn for me. Instead of going to and seeing like the order by written down somewhere and be like, oh, okay, and then reading about what it is, to realize that there's something missing, like to realize I'm missing a piece and to be right about that, to see that there is a new command I was unfamiliar with, or to realize, no, that was my fault. I actually didn't need, I wasn't missing a piece. And then it's going to effectively like fill the piece into my mind. Whatever I thought the missing piece was, let me go ahead and put whatever I do know or did know there. Order by. And then the value, and then ascending a DS. I wonder if DSC is the opposite, huh? Um, yes or no is DSC. Okay. Okay. That's good. So we're gonna select first name. Is there like a okay comma last name? Sorry. Hmm. And customers order. Is it order by or something? Yeah, order by. We're ordering it by last name, ascending. And I think that's it. I think it was just a closer. Boom. Calculate the average length of the email values. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this really difficulty too? I don't believe you. It just can't help itself but ask me inherently more difficult questions each time for some reasons. Um, select customer ID and email from customers. Grade that and show me the rest. Whatever. Customer ID, comma email, doofus, from customers. What? Wait. Oh, that's it? I thought it wanted the average or some shit. And calculate the average length. Okay, it's very confused. No, it's not. Okay, I was confused. Holy crap, that's cool. I did not realize just how simple it was to use some of the basic functionality of SQL. Uh, although that is pretty confusing, and I'm not totally sure that I am going to understand this right now and be able to just incorporate it perfectly into an answer and then answer the next one right. Is this a new? Is this just an output, or is this a new? So this is what is being selected, isn't it? These are like descriptors for the selection. So everything between the select and as is like a description for what you're trying to grab. So what you're really trying to do is select average email length. You're trying to skip over those instructions. It's selecting average email length from customers. The problem is I don't know what that would look like, what that output would look like. I can't even imagine it because I don't know SQL like at all. Um, an alias name, perfect. Yeah, because it's not. It shouldn't exist after this command, right? You're going to run it, and it's going to be like, here's the thing, but then it's not in a variable that it continues to exist, or a column name, or data in a cell, or anything like that. I think it's only exists as the title for this function call for like this query. So, um, I'm just gonna write it. It's gonna be too hard for me to fight my way through remembering this. Maybe I can try. Select uh, average length. Okay, so that's like another keyword. As I don't know. Is that what it called it? It is. Okay, that was hard. This is kind of perfect. I might need to step down the difficulty or whatever. I don't know. They're kind of hard for me right now. Calculate the total number of rows. I don't know how to do that. Oh, if we could select these from customers, and then uh, print the len of first name plus the len of last name, like Python. I don't know. Wait, what? It didn't sum them though. Okay. Okay. This is a really huge thing for me to just try and grasp. Between select and as, that is what you're so if it's asking me for a specific calculated thing, I have to put it up in the select row. It has to go up top. Um, so it was asking me for, wait, I'm confused. Where's the fucking question that this is from? Right here. See this part, and calculate the total number of rows by the query. The fact that that's on the first line is a bit confusing to me. It feels like that would be toward the end of like the function or formula or whatever we're calling this. Count everything as row count. Okay. But it's not returning that. I still don't understand. What would this return? A set that includes the set. Oh, okay. Same kind of set as Python set? No, not exactly. Okay. Kind of perfect because this is exactly what it just asked me to do, and I'm still pretty iffy on it. Okay. Select count everything is so. Wait, what? Select the first name, last name columns. I feel like it might be a little bit wrong here. Like it's assuming that this only has two columns in the table. Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. Oh, okay. Wait, this is it just wants every row right here. That's how you get every single row in a table. But that's not what it asked me for, right? Write an SQL query to select the first name and last name columns from the customer's table and calculate the total number of rows. Oh, and calculate the total number of rows in the table, not in. Well, that would be the same anyway, wouldn't it? The total number of rows in those columns is the same as the total number of rows in the entire table. Jesus. Learning brand new things like a whole entire programming language. Although this isn't. What is this called? SQL is like a query language, kind of like XML, JSON, or something like that. I think XML and XPath are like other query language. Let's see. Huh. I honestly thought XPath. Okay. I thought XPath and XML were much more popular query languages. I don't even know what the hell most of these are. Okay, X X query is I'm just confused, and that is the query for XML. I forgot. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's cool to know. Uh, this is how I'm going to learn. This is perfect for me. Okay. So much better at typing the underscores over the past few months since I started with Python. Was it capital? Order by? Is it like that? I feel like there was something. I feel like there's something wrong with that. Results by last name. I don't know how to do that. We'll just see. We'll just let it correct this. Oh, doy. Ordered by last name descending. You just put the last name in there. Okay. I'm gonna try and do that one right. Customers order by it's order, right? Not ordered. I got that part right. Okay, order. Order by last name descending. Boom. I don't know where to put this. Where do you put the count everything? Yeah, I think it might go in the first row. It's going to go in the top row in the select and as. Yep. Um, shoot, hold up. Let's look before it tells me. Okay. Hold up. Count everything as total rows. And you're creating the alias total rows there to represent kind of, I don't know what to call that exactly. It's like a variable for the output of that little function that you made, their little formula uh, from customers. End. Let's try that. Fuck yeah. Didn't it tell me it wanted it? I keep getting confused about this. Oh, why the hell did I have email? I guess I confused because instead of last name, email was up here. Was the last variable, and I put email, didn't I? Yeah, doofus. Damn, that would have been nice to just get right, you dummy. Okay, where you select first name, last name. Select the first name and last name columns where email not was it not equal to null? Oh, come on. It's this last line. There's going to be some other way to represent not equal to null. Um, yeah, is not null. Mm, I do prefer the Python is not symbol. And it's not even Pythonic. I think it's just like programming. Otherwise, it's perfect though. I think. Let me wait a minute. What the was that? Nothing crazy in my. Okay. Email is not null. Is that right? Hell yeah. and. I think we can use the and key. And email is not null. Oh, that's if this works, we're fucking learning SQL today. God damn. Nice. That's awesome. That's like that's a real fucking SQL query right there, boys and girls. We've been going for 36 minutes, and I feel like that's the first one. It's like I feel like if you busted this command out, you bust that out in front of somebody, they think you know SQL. Um, from customers. Oh, okay. This is the tricky. Okay, and calculate the total number of distinct last name values in the table. This is where you got to come back up top, right? It's first name, last name, count, last. Calculate total number of distinct last name. Count. Was it distinct? Right here? Count distinct like that? Uh, this is right, man. Count distinct last name as distinct last names. We'll finish it off with the little. If that's right, I'm gonna go fucking throw something in the air. Yeah, okay. All right. No throwing anything in the air. Distinct. Oh, it was so close. Look at that. Select first name, last name, comma, count, distinct last name. Select first name, last name, count. What did I fuck up exactly? Open parentheses, distinct. Oh, distinct last name. I gave it a slightly more Pythonic vibe here. So distinct. Is this really, this is the only issue right there? Is that right? If that's the only issue, I'm still going to feel kind of like a boss. Damn. Where exactly? Between last name and count. Ah, fuck. That's really it? I should just, okay. All right, fine. I'll listen to you this time and see what's actually wrong with my fucking code. I did. I did do that. Yeah. All right, let's just try and rewrite this. This is probably the best way to do this. Select total. So we're gonna, what is it? Count distinct uh, last name. Huh? Yeah. So we got select first name, comma, last name, comma, count distinct last name as distinct last name is, yeah, because that's like that's the alias that we're trying to query or fill in. I don't know. Okay, so I think this is it. I think that's it. Damn, really? Am I just misspelling distinct every time? D-I-S-T-I-N-C-T. I know how to spell distinct. Oh man, I really spelled that with an E? I definitely know how to spell distinct. Damn. Might need to take that break anyway. Okay. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna finish up my. I'm gonna make my cheat sheet right now for SQL. Okay. Don't remember how to get the sum. I mean, the average of things. I guess it's just inside of AVG, like sum or count. I think average. Average length of email. So average length email. Is that it? Length email as. Hmm. Okay, that was close. I'm gonna try it again. Damn. Yep. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get this one right. Noise. Don't remember how to calculate the total number of rows like that. It's just sum everything as total rows. I think that might actually be it. Hopefully that's not crazy loud. I'm not sure. Good luck. Okay. So it was just count instead of sum. I think that's it. It was the only issue. Nice. Okay. I need to know. Okay, so count is literally only for counting rows. And again, just conceptually to be clear, right? The number of rows in a table is the same as the number of rows from any particular column. Because I feel like those, even if the columns will just be null or nan or whatever, but they'll still be there. The rows will still be there in those columns. So every column, let's see, let's just ask. We'll ask it after this. Okay. I get that. Okay. My question, what I'm curious about is, and it's confused, but the salaries column, even say, okay, say Charlie didn't have a title and Dave didn't have a title. As far as the computer is concerned, these cells still exist, right? And like the total length, total row, it's like the column height and row count might be different. Maybe a row count means, hmm, aha, yes. Count of the number of data values. Sum returns the sum of the data values. Okay, so count doesn't count not or count doesn't count null or nan values, I suppose. Okay, so that would explain why it's yeah. This is exactly true. Hey, this is basically my question here. So select the count of salary from employees because only two of them have salaries, and you're looking at only this one particular column, it's going to give you two because it's not counting null. But then if you look at the whole table, it has four rows. I guess it's going to take the greatest number. Okay. There was a question up here. I didn't fully finish. Okay, I think I understand all that now. Is null. Man, I'm just losing it. That's all I did wrong. It was just supposed to be is null instead of is not null. You goofball. I've already been on the computer doing coding stuff for like 5 hours today. So it's just real close to gym and lunchtime for me. I'll be done with the level 2 questions in a minute. We'll move on to level 3 soon. Let's see what it throws at me. I feel like I pretty much get this syntax now. It would take just like a day of playing with it to be almost flawless. I feel like with these commands that it's giving me here in difficulty 2. Uh-huh. Yep. Order by open parentheses length. Oops, I should have let that finish. Length of email, descending. Is that right? Nice. These are good. I might have to answer these kind of questions for a whole day to really get this the ultra basics down before moving on to more complicated areas. I mean, look at the cheat sheet here. It's not fucking around, huh? I mean, there's some complicated, maybe not. SQL is pretty simple overall. It's just so much information. I think it's a bit daunting. Okay. I think it's and here. Damn, I messed this. Is it just a comma or is it and? No fucking way. Somebody just bought all of those? Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. Nice. Well, this is way better than I've ever understood SQL before. And I feel like these are getting it's getting better, right? It's getting better about these are getting progressively more difficult. That looks like a really long ask compared to some of these. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think that I don't think it actually is any harder. Uh, uh, Maybe this is a little harder. Yeah, this is harder. I don't understand. Let's see. Is uh is this what it's going for? I don't understand. Oh my gosh, I am spelling distinct wrong constantly. Man, I was pretty close to right. I don't have to use the. I'm a little bit confused about when. So distinct doesn't need. I did not have to put it inside of parentheses. It goes distinct space last name, but there have been other ones that were not like that. See, like length is like a Python method. You have to use the open, put the variable inside of, like use it as an argument. But distinct is inside of counts. It's like count is the method, and distinct is like the first argument, and last name is the second. Average length. See, I don't know. Does length get its own? Oh, it came to the very top. Average function and the length function. Yeah, I think length is going to get its own thing here. Damn. Uh-huh. Okay, that makes sense. I don't, this is all level 2 as far as it's concerned. I just don't really, let's out of curiosity. That's not that much more complicated than what we're doing now. So I feel like if I just can kind of like master the level 2 stuff, that moving up into that is actually not going to be that difficult. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna try. Length gets its it is a method along with average. From customers. Very nice. Am I fucking stupid? How do we know who made orders? See, it never said anything about order ID. I didn't know what to call. I mean, I guess that, yeah, no, we had to know that. We had to know that. Yeah. Huh. Okay. What is this all about? The C dot customer. Okay, that's good to know. Very, very good to know. And exactly where it should have introduced it, I suppose, at the first question of the difficulty 3. It just, without even mentioning it, it just is like got more complicated. The fact that it didn't tell me anything about order ID is silly. It would have been nice to try at least attempt this, although this is a bit too complicated. I couldn't have figured this out. I didn't know that having was a keyword, and I also didn't know how to use join. It's very complicated. That's all too complicated for me right now. Damn. 2.5. Okay. Yeah, duh. I thought maybe there was a new, but nope. Okay, no new keywords. I have no clue how to set any kind of date stuff. So I suppose it's going to fix that. There's probably like a date or something. Nice. Okay. I mean, the date format was so we go year, month, day. Oh, string to date would be. This is starting to come together as like a programming language. So you select like what do you want to select from where, under what conditions, how do you want it displayed? So print, basically your print statement at the end, like what, from, how, why? Almost no, not quite why. I don't know. That seems like a lot. I don't know. Let's try. Almost correct. Join the customer tables with the orders table. Yeah, see, I don't know how to fucking do that. I don't know anything about join. Let's see. I'm going to move out of the quiz thing. I'm going to keep this thing just specific to quizzes. It just makes quizzes. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's another keyword here I don't know. It's still going. Wouldn't they be selecting customers from its own? It's like it says from orders. Wouldn't it need to be like comma customers or something to denote that the second one of these is coming from a different database? I don't know. Or no, maybe no. I guess you're choosing where you want to join and all that, and it already knows that it's coming from customers because it's got the prefix here. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. I I'm not really soaking all of this in 100% right now. I've just learned that the best way for me to learn is to sometimes just to go over it, even if I'm not fully. If I couldn't read this back, to I couldn't explain this to you in 10 minutes, which I definitely couldn't. The best way is to just like look at it, do your best to understand it, and then come back and do that again later. And next time you will understand a little bit more. You'll get a little deeper into it. So I really don't understand this yet exactly. Orders.customer ID, customers.customer ID. They both had a customer ID column in them, I suppose. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, they are both going to have customer IDs. All right, this is a bit much. I'm hungry. I'll be back.